Hello, class. It's Rebecca. So as you can see, I am not in class in person, just meeting you here in the virtual world. Um, Laura is here to help direct and guide you. I am in a training session across the hall, learning some fabulous things to help you guys on your educational journey. So today's going to look a little bit different, but I think we have lots of opportunities for learning and preparing for the final. So I'm going to walk you through really quick just what we're going to do today. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, so here we are in MedSurg. If you go down to week 9, let's refresh this page. I must be on a different one. Okay, on week 9, now we are here. There's this little thing that if you try to look at it before class, it won't open until 12:30. So voila, now this will open. So this right now should be the video of me. I am not Nurse Blake, but I think is really funny. But I wanted to show you what this page would look like with a video. So this video, if you click on it, will be me talking to you right now. So that's kind of like I'm looking in the future, explaining what we're going to do. So today in class, there's going to be 2 assignments that you will do. So the first one, we have a patient education assignment, and this is how we're going to go over a lot of the work or the new material. So this week, our new material that we've covered in the pre-class is for HIV, AIDS, and cancer. So for this, you guys are each going to break up into 4 different groups. Those groups are already sequestered out in Canvas. So if you look under people over here, you will be able to see week 9 student groups. And you can see what group you are in by just clicking on this arrow. So you guys are going to break out into these groups. Now, for both of the assignments that you have today, you're going to stay in these specific groups. Going back to the assignment, the instructions are break out into groups, so find your group, and then each group will be assigned a scenario. We'll go over those scenarios in just a minute. You're going to complete your instructions for your assigned scenario. That should take about 20 minutes. And then once it's done, you guys are going to present that to the class. Maybe 5 minutes, if that. But you're going to be presenting it as if you were presenting this patient education to your specific scenario. I'd like you guys to all be respectful and listen and give your full attention to the group that's presenting. I do suggest that the group that's presenting either stand up front or in a way that everybody can see them, and then take notes. Extra credit option. This assignment's worth 100 points, like most of our other in-class assignments are worth. I will give everybody 50 extra credit points if your group records their session or has somebody record what they're educating and posts it or upload it to this assignment, everybody in that group will get 50 extra credit points. Sounds nice, huh? So your scenarios. We're going to just look through these. Group 1, your scenario is that you're educating a group of adults about cancer prevention at a local community center. You need to teach on at least 3 main topics. Number 1, what is cancer? Number 2, how do I prevent it? And number 3, last topic, you get to choose based on your reading and videos that you watched this week. What is something you feel like would be important about teaching somebody at a community center about cancer? And then you're going to be presenting to the class as if you were teaching to that community center. So hopefully that makes sense. Each of these different scenarios is very similar. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I'm just going to show you group 2. This is going over I believe it's educating a support group. Ooh, my computer's slow right now. Okay, well, it's not wanting to open, so we're just going to go back. But just know, follow the instructions for each group, and then go ahead. You guys are going to be keepers of your own time today, as far as this is concerned, and you will be presenting to each other and kind of self-managing your presentation, your times, all of that. So first assignment, we're all on the same page. Our next assignment, and you can either go here by hitting next, Or if you go back to that page we were on, I've linked that assignment here. This is opportunity to have study groups for the final exam. And when I say opportunity, it's actually mandatory. It's part of our in-class work. So you're going to stay in those same groups that we talked about, and you are going to have topics to review for the final. You're going to write or type your answers to the review, and you're going to post that to this discussion. A few things I want to note. I want you guys to use your textbooks as resources. If you don't know the question or the answer to these questions, please do not Google it. Go to your textbook or go into Canvas to some of the resources we have. Your test, your final exam, is based off of your book on the point and the information we've covered in the course on Canvas. I would suggest everybody use this discussion to study for your final. And I'm going to be monitoring this discussion board throughout this week and answering questions. So if you answer a question, you go, gosh, I'm really not sure about this. Are we going in the wrong direction? I'll be looking at this discussion board and kind of guiding you as well. So for instance, study guide for group 1. So group 1, you guys get all the actually, let's not, group 1 has lots of help. Let's go to group 4. Okay, so thinking about studying for the final, when we look at group 4, you're going to have a document that should pull up for you. And I believe group 4 is going to be the one that's covering HIV/AIDS and cancer. And it's just not pulling up for me. Let's hope it pulls up for you. I also have printouts of each of these. Okay, it's just not going to pull up. Okay, technology is not my friend right now. But each of you will go through and you will look at your information and then you will comment on this. What I'd like for each of you guys to do is have one person upload all of the answers that you guys come up with, and then the other people just respond. Let's say Laura and I are in a group together and Laura posts the information from our group. I would then just respond, saying Laura was in my group and she posted our information. Just something so I know that who is I know who's in each group, but it helps me in SpeedGrader to know kind of who's grouped together. There are going to be printouts of both the study guide information up front, as well as the different case studies or the patient education little printouts as well for each group. So you have the paper copies there if you want to write on those. I believe that's about it. I'll be available for questions via Canvas Messenger, email. Let me know if you have any things that you guys need, but I'm really excited to see how this day goes. And I'm really excited, hopefully, to see some videos of your patient education. All right. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.